Hey y'all, I'm Iamdejahair here. Today I will be showing you how to wand curl. We will be using Revlon. That's the brand. I'm not sure what the inch is, but I would say it's the smallest one that you can find. I actually got it from a clothing store near me. But the first thing that you want to do is you want to comb the hair. Okay, so we want to comb the hair. Okay. Because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to crimp it. I didn't know if I wanted to straighten it. But you know, it was straightened last time. So I wanted to do something different. I did a test curl on this side. And I thought it came out really cute. Look at that, really cute. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the full head. So I never used these before. Let me try them out. So I tried it and that curl came out beautiful. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to go off by sections. So I would say you wanna start towards the end of the closure. Make a straight line. And then you wanna put the rest of the hair back and bring the remaining forward. You want to go in with some heat protectant, like boom. You want to take your comb and then you want to comb it in. One thing about me, you want to always use heat protectant, heat protectant, heat protectant. Okay, so now you want to grab a little small piece. This is just one row and then a little row from the next row. Okay, so I'm gonna grab one small piece. This is one row plus some from up here. You wanna put this part up. You wanna comb it. I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to face it downwards. Start at the top, twist, 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 wrap, wrap, wrap. Okay? And then you want to unwrap the bottom and then just let the rest. Boom. And I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm going to start in the back because the front needs to get hot combed. We need the hairline to blend with the hair, so I'm not going to start at the front. We're going to start at the back. So in the back, you want to do the same thing. You want to part it down. You want to take a small section. I'm taking the last 2 tracks. I'm only taking 2 tracks at a time. And then you want to pin the other hair upwards. I love using Fantasia because Fantasia is going to make sure that it's giving the curl some type of protection, but it's not going to leave the hair oily. You never want to have a heat protectant that's going to leave the hair early. What's it called? You never want to have a heat protectant that's going to keep the hair. Now I can't even talk. You never want to have a heat protectant that's going to leave the hair oily because it's not going to curl. So we're going to spray it one at the top, one at the bottom, and then we're going to comb it through. I guarantee you, it might look oily, but I guarantee you it's not oily. And if you feel like you have too much on your hands, you can just rub it on the rest of the hair. So you want to take a small section right here, and we doing small sections. We want this hair to be really full, like it's deep wave, like it's some deep wave hair, okay? But we getting it from straight. Okay, so again, we're gonna start like 1 inch from the top, twist, 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 wrap, 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 wrap. Then once it's been about 15 seconds, you can just let it go. You can unravel it like that so you don't mess up the curl, or you can just pull it. And boom. And boom. This is from straight hair. And boom. And boom. That is so pretty. Now, this does take time. This is not a 20-minute process. It might take me about an hour. Maybe a little over an hour to finish it. So it's already hot because I just burnt my hand. But that's okay. We're just gonna wrap, 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 wrap. And you want to hold this little small piece. You want to get it on the hot middle part as much as you can, but don't worry about it too much because your hand is more important than getting that little bottom piece to curl. Okay, because you can always curl it once you finish curling the top portion. So again, once it's been done, you can just unwrap it. Okay, just like that. And boom. And boom. You can spray some 24-hour hold. Me, I'm not really a fan of putting, too much product on the hair, but since that Fantasia doesn't really do too much to the hair, you can go on with a little bit. Boom, that's enough. Okay, now you want to take the next section. You want to take 2 tracks. Pin the rest up. You want to spray twice, but you see how you don't see this heat protectant in the camera? You want to spray back at a distance because if you get too close, too much is going to get on the hair, and you don't want that. You want it to travel down. So you don't see it, you want to go back some. So boom, boom. You only want 2, and then you want to comb it in. Now, if you want, you can always spray a little bit, and you don't have to go through afterwards. And you want to comb that in too. It's just a preference. You can do whichever that you choose. You can put the 24-hour hold on before or afterwards. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Now, another trick that you can do, what I like doing sometimes is I do like to wrap it. So you're gonna wrap it the same way. Wrap, wrap, wrap. But if it just gets, you don't want to put your hand too close, but you don't really want to wrap it because you don't want to burn your hands, leave some space. And then hold the tail until like 5 more seconds before you drop it. Just have it, let it get a little curl, and then let it go. Boom. And remember I said, and then look, remember I said you can always go back and curl it. You see how this little tail didn't curl? You can always just take the end, put it on for 5 seconds, drop it, and now it's curled. So you want to put it on about maybe 2 inches down. Now as you get to the top, you don't want to bring it so close to the top. here. You want to twist, 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 wrap, wrap, wrap. Now, the thicker the piece that you put on, oh my God, I just burned my hand. But the thicker the piece that you put on, the longer you will have to leave the hair on the curler. That the curler is making sure it's going to form that curl. We're going to start at the top. Be careful. We're going to wrap. We're going to wrap. We're going to wrap, 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 wrap. Okay. And let it go. Okay, so you want to put it on. You want to twist, twist, twist. Now we're going to wrap it. Just pull down on this Revlon curler. Pull down on the hair. Okay, now you want to let it go. And look how perfect this one was. Just so pretty. And remember what I said out the tail, if you don't get it out, just go in the same direction that you went, lay it on for about 4 seconds, and boom, it's gonna be curled. Now this is the last track, and then the closure. So I do like to make like a part in the closure, like towards the back of the closure, so it can be neat. I don't want to just be pulling hair and it can go in another section. Okay. And I just want to curl all of this backwards. So you're going to make sure you're pulling it. And you want to start where you started the last one. Because you don't want your wand curls all the way up there. I mean, you can, but let's just try to keep it uniform. Again, you want to keep it right here because you want to align it to that one. Okay, so now we're going to focus on the front. So on the front, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to spray it. And then you want to comb that in. We don't want to leave no hair out. If you want to go with your holding spray before, you can. Okay, so you want to make sure your part is straight. And then you want to use your hot comb. Because we want everything to be neat. you want to just comb the hairline backwards because we need all of that to blend. Might even have to do this and comb the hair backwards. You don't want to leave, no hair gets left behind. No hair gets left behind. No hair gets left behind. So it looks like everything is perfect. So now we're gonna do the same thing that we did. So if you want to go like in diagonal partings, you sure can. And remember, this is our guideline. Or if you want it to come up higher, you can. If you want like a full face, you can certainly bring it up a little higher. But I think I'm gonna just keep it uniform. Maybe I'll go up a little higher, let's see. Just a little bit. And remember I said, pull down. We wanna make sure that heat is going through. Yeah, and if, again, now if you want to go in different directions, you surely can. It's a preference, it's up to you. Usually I do go in different directions, but this time I'm just making all the curls go this way. But when I get towards the front, I'm going to bring the curls the other way because we don't want the front of the curl going this way. No, we want it to go this way. And we're just gonna go in a vertical. And just go down. Okay, keep it uniform.